Welcome to the Highline. We are your hosts, Daniel
and Vrish. We're from the High Cut Video Production Club here at LHS.
It's the beginning of February, and if you didn't know yet, we have less than 2 weeks of school left before a break. Just last week was Groundhog Day. What was the groundhog's prediction?
Yes, the groundhog is actually called Punxsutawney Phil. He saw his shadow, which means we'll have 6 more weeks of winter.
I am personally more excited for winter.
I'm ready to move on to summer, where everything is just better. Weather, food, and even music. Speaking of which, there's a special group here at Lexington High School who just can't hide their passion for music.
When you see them carry large instrument bags and stride through the main quad, you just can't help but notice them.
All of the different orchestras have been working hard over the past years through the pandemic and the recovery period thereafter.
Each unique individual gathers at Lexington High School to share their love for music. Hear from our very own LHS orchestra members.
Hi, I'm Ms. Billings-White, and I teach at the high school, the symphony orchestra, and the rep orchestra. And I also teach district-wide, so I encompass the 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade orchestras at both middle schools and also here.
I'm Emily Kwong. I'm a sophomore in LHS Symphony Orchestra. I've been playing cello since 4th grade. I actually started through the LHS string program.
Hi, I'm Deanna. I'm a freshman. I'm in LHS Rep Orchestra. I'm a violinist. I started like 2.5.
Hi, my name is Brian Jha. I am a freshman in Repertoire Orchestra at Lexington High School, and I play the violin.
But the most fun and rewarding part of my job is to make music with so many talented individuals. To see those light bulb moments when, oh, so this is what finger I put down on what string to make this note? What? You know, like that kind of thing where they build upon these skills and, you know, the beginners go from not being able to play an instrument at all to actually being able to hold it correctly, you know, play a song that somebody could be like, oh, I just walked by and I know that that is hot cross buns. You know, something like that. It's really amazing. And string instruments are incredibly difficult. So just the fact that students are, you know, putting themselves out there, trying something hard, trying something new and sticking with it and making beautiful music together is just, that's my favorite part.
What I think about music as is like a language that it's not restricted to simply words or like actions. It's actually more than that, and I think there's like several components to this so-called language. Like being able to, I always say we're learning and we're making music. I don't say we're mastering music, because I think to be able to be passionate about music for lifelong is really important, and I think the most key point is to want to make music. Like you find beauty in, like unspeakable, unexplainable beauty in music.
So my impression of this orchestra, or like the people in it in general, is that everyone, the individual musicality is much higher than I expected, because I went from people playing pretty much Twinkle Twinkle Little Star as their solo piece in 8th grade to regularly people playing pieces like Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto, which for people that don't play violin is quite difficult.
The one concert that definitely comes to mind when you mention that is the Winter Orchestra concert, and that encompasses students from the very, very beginning, so 4th grade all the way up until high school. And that's our vertical concert where we are actually able to see the trajectory of the string program, which is really amazing. So you can see where we began, where we are currently, and where you can go in the high school and the different levels there. So
the Winter Orchestra, they would kind of display all of the string ensembles that we have in Lexington. So I was in every one now up until symphony, which I haven't done a symphony Winter Orchestra concert, but kind of in those concerts I would sit there, you know, in the 4th grade section, and I would look at the middle schoolers in like 7th grade or All Town, and I'd be like, wow, they're so good. We all suck. Why? What do they have that we don't have? And, you know, like, God, I need to go home and practice. And then I would kind of move up, I would get older, and then I would be a part of those ensembles, and then I would play, and then I would realize, oh no, while those kids were playing in 8th grade, while I was watching them, they were probably also sitting there going like, God, I made like 10 mistakes, I hope nobody notices.
I think what really sets the LHS orchestra different to other orchestras I've been in is the inclusivity and like the chances that you get actually in this orchestra. We get to have so many concerts, and like it's not, oh, you have to perform this well for the concert. you can mess up, it's okay, because we're all learning again.
Always learning from them, and they keep inspiring all of my programs and giving me suggestions for different things to play at school, and it's just an ongoing learning experience for me. So I'm an ever learning student, as you will, here at LHS. So I'm almost learning along with you, or I guess learning different. I guess I'm trying to say that I'm old, and and I've finally realized that I'm old, and I'm not as upbeat and as cool as I used to be. And it's really inspiring to see what people are doing these days and what they're doing with their music and how they are inspiring others within the community for action or for enjoyment or for relaxation or, just enjoying the arts for what it is.
It's incredible to see young students sharing such a passion together under great instructors. What else is brewing during this winter?
Well, the LHS basketball team has been in action. The girls' varsity team just recently won against Arlington, and both the girls' and boys' varsity teams are playing against Reading and Belmont soon.
With new members this year, it's exciting to see the athletes' dynamic and teamwork develop throughout the season.
And now, let's turn into our sports segment.
Welcome everyone, I'm your sports host Eli Mashara. From now on, I will keep you updated on the most recent sports news, as well as some amazing sports stories from our LHS athletes. With that being said, I hope you enjoy.
I think the reason I play basketball is kind of just because I love it, and I've been playing it for so long, and I can't imagine my life without it.
It's just like something I love to do.
I've been playing basketball since I was 3 or 4 years old. My first word was ball. I've made a lot of my best friends through this sport. The friends I've made, the bonds I've made, those will last a lifetime, even after I'm done playing.
We spend a lot of time with each other, 6 days a week, for at least 3 hours. The people you're with become more than friends. I mean, you're with them every day, so on the same page as your mom and dad, as family.
Throughout games, it can get very hectic.
We have to support each other as teammates and always be there for each other.
Your teammates are always there to pick you back up, and that's something that you need.
We practice really hard, so when we go into games, we're ready to play hard.
It's getting to the point where our practices are starting to get harder than our games, and that's what we want, because that means the compete level is where it's supposed to be.
It doesn't matter what team we're going against. We never back down, we're always up for it. We always fight really hard against them. We come out at every team as hard as we can.
I would say 3 words to describe my team would be exciting, fun, and wonderful.
Resilient, kind, and funny.
I'd say fun, dogs, learning,
hardworking,
family.
The basketball games continue until the end of February, so you can keep supporting our athletes by attending the games.
The Highline will be back with more insights from our LHS community after February break.
Please subscribe to Lex High Cut for upcoming episodes of the Highline and other videos alike.